High school senior Jameer Hamilton Stewart is weeks away from graduation and looking forward to becoming a part of the University of North Carolina's class of 2029 starting in the fall.
I feel like school's always been like my strong suit, since young. I've always, gotten decent grades, good grades.
But not all of his classmates will be attending college next year.
You're about to go to college. But what about your peers who are not in that same space?
I feel like with my generation, a lot of us, value immediate gratification rather than, the long-term route of going to college, getting a degree, and hopefully, getting a job, because it's a lot that could come with that. Some people have to provide for their families right away, and they don't have the time to be in school.
And that is part of the reason why the number of black men attending four-year colleges has dropped over 20% since 2010. Even at historically black colleges and universities, black men account for just 26% of enrolled students. Another possible factor contributing to the decline is the fact that the Trump administration has been targeting efforts by universities that are trying to increase the diversity of their student bodies.
The multiplicity of problems that we're experiencing right now, the court cases, the legal attacks, and the political attacks are going to have a detrimental effect on black men's college-going opportunity and economic opportunity for a generation if we don't do something right now. We need to be going into our local public schools and all of our K-12 institutions and talking to young men about what's available to them.
How important do you think it is for young black males in school to have a black male teacher, a black male principal? How much of that do you think factors into setting them up for success?
If you don't see black men, if you don't see people that look like you in positions of authority in front of a classroom that can speak to your experiences, that can understand where you come from and what you go through on a day-to-day basis, it's going to be really difficult for you to then be able to say to yourself, I can see myself in that career. I can see myself at those institutions. I can see myself in those jobs down the road.
Davin Parker Williams is just finishing his freshman year of college and says finding community on campus has been a game changer.
My campus is very diverse, and I see myself represented. Like at my job, my boss and my manager are black, and so I work on campus. And I feel like I can go to them and talk to them about what I'm going through and what's going on campus more than I would say in other spaces.
The alarm bells are ringing on college campuses right now, but they are ringing twice as loud on campuses that serve black boys and men or black students generally, particularly HBCUs. And so we are seeing a number of HBCUs now creating task forces specifically to do outreach to get more men on their campuses.
Outreach designed to ensure that black men like Jameer and Davin get the opportunities they deserve.
Mentoring programs, guidance counselors, that one teacher you go to, and parents who have went to college, they can really help you have an outlook on what to expect. Because I could tell you everything about college, but once you get to college, you're gonna have an entirely different experience from me. So what I can say to you is take it easy and invest in the programs there, talk to your teachers, and really trust yourself